How's it going, everybody? This is OmegaNikon with the Gaming VUE, and today we're asking the question, is the Deviljho too easy? Is it what we expected? Is it fun? And I think the answer to all these questions is kind of. Well, let's go through them one at a time. So the first, is the Deviljho a little bit too easy? Now let's put some context here. Now the game's been out for a little over a month, and I know probably the majority of players are still working their way up to maybe Hunter Rank 100 or maybe even earlier in the game. Most diehard fans of Monster Hunter are probably way past Hunter Rank 100 or just getting to Hunter Rank 100 and probably have completed everything you can do in the game so far. So is the Deviljho too easy? I would say that for those diehard fans that are farther along in the game that have pretty much mastered all the mechanics they can, yes, the Deviljho is definitely a little too easy. First time we fought it, I think there were only 3 of us, and although it was a good fight, it did seem a little bit simpler, or it felt a little bit easier than the Deviljho did in previous versions of Monster Hunter. Now for me, being a bow class hunter, I don't really get up close and personal with any of these monsters. I usually try to keep my distance, and I do have to say the Deviljho is great at closing distance. He is a huge monster, and it's deceivably huge, if you know what I mean. He's got some great moves. He looks amazing in the game, but I have to tell you, as far along as we are in the game, and we've been playing Monster Hunter games since they first came out on the PSP, he did feel a little bit easy to me. Now I will say this, that Monster Hunter World overall is a less grindy game than there have been in the past. I felt like it was too easy to unlock some of the higher rank armors to begin with, so the Deviljho being released does kind of fall in line with the rest of the game, but as much as it was hyped, we were looking for a bit more of a challenge. Now for you players that are still in the game or still doing assignments and haven't got to the end game of Monster Hunter World, he may be a big threat or a big challenge for you players, and if that's the case, good. But for us advanced players, or for those players that are already at the end game of Monster Hunter World, I think you would agree with me that the Deviljho just doesn't live up to the challenge that his name brings with it. His armor looks a lot better than in previous versions of Monster Hunter. His weapons are probably the strongest weapons that you can get in the game as far as attack. If you like using dragon weapons, then you're definitely going to use his dragon weapons over any other. And along with all the other monsters in Monster Hunter World, it doesn't take too much grinding to get the items you need to make his complete set of armor or most of his weapons. I fought the thing twice and I had already gotten 3 Deviljho gems. Now if you did play Monster Hunter over this previous weekend, you did see that there was another event added to the event quest, and that was a tempered Deviljho. Now, I think this was the challenge that we were waiting for. If you had the opportunity to fight the tempered Deviljho, oh my goodness, that thing must have 3 times the life of any other monster in the game. No matter how many people were in your crew, it would take you almost 45-50 minutes to kill the thing. And of course, being tempered, its attacks are almost triple damage. So I think it was good that Capcom was able to release that event to give us a taste of what we were really hoping for with the Deviljho. And Monster Hunter put a tweet out earlier this week that the tempered Deviljho event quest will be available during the entire spring event, which goes from April 6th to April 19th. So that's awesome. Hopefully, continuing to fight that thing and getting its tracks will allow us to unlock some tempered Deviljho investigations. Like I said, if you're at the end game of Monster Hunter, that's really all you want to be fighting is tempered monsters, so you can unlock more and more decorations and the items needed to augment your armors and weapons. So our second question was, is the Deviljho fun? Even though it's not a challenge. And I would say, of course it is. It's great fun to play. It is a huge monster. It's got some awesome attacks. It surprises you almost at every turn. Even when you decide to try to trap the thing, it still attacks with Dragon Breath. It's awesome. They did a great job bringing this monster to life. I'm more excited to look forward to the future to see what other monsters they can interpret in Monster Hunter World. And you know that when they do that, we're definitely going to put out videos explaining what those monsters are. Hopefully we get some announcements soon. I don't think the Deviljho will have too much longevity as far as being as exciting as it was when it was first announced, just because all you really have to do is fight the thing 5 to 10 times and you can unlock almost everything it offers in the game. I don't know for sure if the Deviljho roams the different areas much like the Basilgeist does. We haven't done too many missions that weren't Elder Dragon tempered, and we had no drop-ins from the Deviljho, so I'm not sure. If anybody knows that the Deviljho will invade different areas while you're fighting or hunting other monsters, let me know down in the comments. But other than that, guys, let me know what you think. If you think the Deviljho is too weak, if you're far advanced and you're in Monster Hunter World endgame by now, did you find it a challenge? Do you find it fun? Let us know down in the comments. We're going to keep doing these videos for you. We'll try to move on to the next monster once we get that announced from Capcom. I'm hoping it's something like the Gore Magala or the Val Falk. That would be amazing. And I would like to have at least 2 if not 3 monsters come out at once. Those of us that are at the end game of Monster Hunter World need some more content. The game is not getting repetitive yet, but if we have another month of just this type of stuff, I can definitely see it getting a little repetitive, and we may take a break from that. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching the video. If this is something you like, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. We are currently in review to get our partnership back from YouTube, and that's all thanks to you guys. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you later.